Hey, a lot of people celebrate the 4th of July, which is Independence Day, not knowing that they're celebrating their own demise. And if you do not believe that that's true, stick around, because I'm finna show you just what I mean by that. Let's do it. Yeah, hey, this is what Papa Duck, y'all already know, my nigga. Shape on the beat, y'all already motherfucking know what it is. Hey, flex, stop bullshit. What's happening? It's your boy Papa Duck. I'm back with another video. Listen, man. People don't understand how imperative it is to be as one. The whole purpose of the 4th of July is independence, meaning I got mine, get yours. And what y'all don't understand is the government knows that if they divide us, it's easy to control and to conquer a group of people. And like I tell y'all, this is like silent weapons for quiet wars. This is a way to control 7 billion people. And I want to run this video and show y'all just how imperative that is. So when you see for yourself that the things you probably don't think about us being divided, how it affects us, it'll blow your mind. But think about this before I show you this video. How come they want all us to be under one world government, one world currency, one world religion? Because they can control us. But when we leave those institutes and we finish those practices, we go back to being individual. It's a reason for that, man. Think. Like I tell y'all, I'm always trying to get y'all to think. But for y'all that may not have, may don't, understand where I'm coming from, let me run this video and show y'all just how important it is for us to come together as a people. And it's gonna show you just how effective that it is for them that we divided. Check it out.
I prepared a chart. And this is a chart that I think says in another way what he so profoundly provided us today. This chart to me represents beautiful, educated, moneyed black people all over America. It could represent black organizations, it could represent black churches, it could represent black social and civic organizations. And what you will notice about these beautiful black people all over America is that everybody is doing their own thing. Caught up in a Eurocentric value of rugged individualism. Having forgotten that it takes a village to raise a child. There is no power here, brothers and sisters. There is no power here. Power is most effective concentrated. You can take a 55-gallon drum of water, spill it over, it will disperse, find its own level, and eventually evaporate. You can take that same 55-gallon drum of water, put it under pressure, put a lid on it, put a hose in it, put a nozzle on the end of that hose, and it can cut concrete. There is no power with us being disconnected. See, there's nothing wrong with dispersion. I live in Cleveland, you live in Atlanta. We have folk in the Caribbean, we have folk in Africa. That's dispersion. That's okay, but we do not have to be disconnected. We are a disconnected people. We are powerless in disconnection. This is where all the power is. You see? This is where all the power is. Whether you are at the center of your own network or a part of someone else's network, this is where the power is. There's a beautiful African proverb that says, when spiders unite, they can tie up a lion. When we connect, because we are disconnected, we're disconnected from those of like mind. We're disconnected from the best practices in our community. I don't care what it is that you want to do, what profession you want to engage in, what business you want to get into. I can introduce you to brothers and sisters all over America they are doing it to death. You just don't know who they are. You are disconnected from them. There is no power in disconnection. Okay? When we connect, we prevent interlopers from coming into our communities and taking and destroying at will.
All right, George.
Try to open up the Booker T. Washington delicatessen in Chinatown and see what happens. So we must connect. We must connect the dots. That must be the movement for our people in the 21st century. We need a lot of us doing a little instead of a few of us doing a lot. We need to get together to get ahead. That is why we must network.
Now, a lot of y'all should have a good understanding on why Chinese stick together, Jews stick together, whites stick together. We don't stick together. We don't. We be the first to talk about each other, no matter what it is we're trying to do or accomplish. And we got to get away from that shit. Like, honestly, we have to get away from that. So, I just hope this video helped enlighten some people on why it's important for us to come together. Stop looking at your own people as if they're cancer or something wrong with them when we the one that's creating that cancer among our community. But again, on another note, we've been taught to self-hate each other. That's another silent weapon for a quiet war, because people don't understand how the human body works and how the brain works. When they see stuff repetitively, it becomes reality. So if you constantly seeing black folks as a problem, it kind of is a notation that that's all you know up here. You know, you don't see nothing differently. You've hit your ceiling when it comes to how you project black folks, and that projection have been put on you by a group of people that control the media and all the different networks. That's why I tell y'all, stop letting the government put reality on you. Create your own reality. Don't let them tell you the experience of something before you experience it. Basically what I'm saying. So not all black people are bad at all, and that's just go for people period. So like I say, it's very imperative that we understand how important it is to come together on all notes. If you're a female, your duty is to help another young female become a young woman. Same as a man, that's your duty. We need to start practicing these things to become a better people. So when you talk down on somebody else, especially your own kind, then you ain't nothing. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Especially if you're at a point in your life and you're at the age where you understand. So I've told you, and you've been warned. So with that being said, I have to give a special shout out to the people that sponsor my video, NutraBurst. Hit the link on the bottom of this post or in my bio. Come join the team. Change your life. Change your finances. I'm telling you that the NutraBurst works. You can become healthy and wealthy. That's my listen. I don't stamp nothing unless I know. So you can become a part of the team, and you can become your own person doing this and seeing for yourself. It'll change your life financially. I'm telling you. And also it'll help you healthy at the same time. So hit the link on the bottom of the post, man. It's your boy Papa Duck. And like I say, I hope this video reach somebody that need to hear this. Please like, subscribe, share, do what you do. Most important, like I tell y'all, I don't fuck with humans. Till the next video, I'm gone.
Yeah, hey, this is boy Papa Duck. Y'all already know my nigga. Shape on the beat, y'all already motherfucker know what it is. Hey, flex, stop bullshitting.